care what nobody say. That fight between Rollie, Michael Myers, Polly, and Slim, aka Casper the Ghost, lasted entirely too long. Okay, first things first, can somebody please confirm whether Rollie, Michael Myers, Polly said something about Slim Daddy first, or if Slim said something about her son first? Because I'm so tired of Rollie always being the ultimate victim. I find it so ironic how every single time that Rollie gets to arguing with one of her past friends, it's always their fault. Something they said about her, something they snaked her about, something they stole from her. Rollie's never in the wrong. Oh, she's an angel. It's always on that side. She never takes accountability for anything. It's always somebody being fake to her. And I find that so funny because she always screaming about, I hate liars, when she's the biggest liar I know. You sit up here and you literally start with other people. She'll be in a friendship with somebody, and the moment they don't move how she want them to move, she snap her finger and she ain't cool with them no more. She run down to the Twitter, down to the Instagram, down to the TikTok, and run down on them folks. All you do is smoke and drink all day. You want food stamps. Oh, you want Section 8. Oh, I had to buy you deodorant, toothpaste, a towel. You don't wash your ass. I got a picture of your dirty drawers. Like, Rollie goes in on people that so-called her friends, but she'll turn around and be like, oh, they was never a friend to her. No, you was already sitting and waiting on top of your plot with all the stuff you was gonna say about them girls. Like, you did Slim wrong. Let's keep it a stat. You left Slim off bad and bougie. And this is what's killing me about this, because Slim ain't never did nothing to them other girls. You did her wrong, Rollie. You cannot get mad at that girl for defending herself finally, because you always talking about somebody, and when they say something back to you, it's an issue. You think you can say whatever you want to say. You can talk about people's parents, say they don't say this, that, and this and that about their financial situations, but then when somebody talk about your son, it's like, what are you talking about? The real issue between these two is that they was both on One More Chance, known as the number 10, Bones and Rollie Polly Snack Meals. They were a duo. They got casted as a duo for Baddies South. Went on there, fought for each other. Seems like Slim was more of a friend to Rollie than Rollie was to her. I digress. They got down to the reunion. Slim still kept jumping in for Rollie, trying to help her out because she's writing for her friend. Season went off. They start getting calls for the next season. Rollie is the only person that gets a call. Slim doesn't. Slim like, hey, I never got a contract, never got a call. Rollie's like, oh, just wait on the call. The call never came. The season starts filming. Bones sees the promotion for this. She sees Rollie up there. She doesn't see herself. She's like, oh, I thought we made a pact that if one does it, we both do it. If one don't get a call, none of us do it. Rollie went on to be like, you're mad because I'm getting money and I have to feed my child, and started talking cash money shit because basically Slim was calling her out for being a fake friend. Ultimately, because didn't we make a pact? Like, let's keep it a step. Like, I know you gotta make your money, but Rollie, you claim that you stand on business, but you really don't. Rollie went on to be who she is now, get all these surgeries, be on 1,000 seasons, and she talked down on Slim like Slim did something to her when really she snaked Slim. So then when Slim defends herself, and it's like, you keep calling me a crackhead and saying that I'm the fake friend, you're really the fake friend. So now I'm gonna start talking about your child because you was talking about my dead father. See, Rollie, don't do revisionist history, baby, because a lot of us was here from the beginning. And I'm not understanding Natalie, Chris, and Chi and Nunn, because how are you more mad at Slim than the person that beat you up? Like, Rollie beat you up twice, down to the regular season and the reunion. You're cool with her, you be riding down for her down to your last dying bone, but you still mad at Slim? It's not adding up. Like, Natalie, I know you don't know nothing about loyalty, but if my friend call me up and say, I'm finna get on this person down to the reunion, you better jump in and get you a piece, you better help me out. I'ma do that, because that's my friend. I owe loyalty to Rollie, not you. Also, how is it fair for Rollie, Michael Myers, Polly to jump on Slim like that? But whenever somebody try to jump on Anna Mac, it's 1,000 Samoans protecting her. Everybody jumping in and saying, no, I fight for her. No, nobody's gonna put their hands on Anna. Like, nobody's gonna touch Anna. Like, she's some precious, like, doll in the back from 1965 that if you touch it, it'll crack. Like, I'm not understanding. How is she so delicate and this, that, and a this, and that, but when it come down to Bones, you got a big old bull linebacker running into that good, thumping her up like 5,000 or 6,000 times. Like, I'm not getting it. Y'all got favoritism down to the Zeus, and I don't like it. I keep trying to tell y'all, it don't matter how many surgeries Rollie get, she always gonna be that girl that got 100 surgeries to put a band-aid over all of her insecurities. Because that same energy that she had with T when she said, you just think you all that because you pretty and fuckable, it's that same energy she had tonight, Slick. Like when she said, I hate you, you always say you hate the girls that you fall out with. You fall out with them, you always do them dirty and then get mad when they say something back to you, Rollie. That's not how that works. You always tell me you hate somebody. Why? Why is so much hate in your heart? Like, where's that coming from? Like, you have to let that hurt go. You have to let all the stuff that people said to you when you was a bigger girl, or you presented in this world a certain way, you have to let it go. Surgeries is not gonna help it. Then you started talking about some, oh, mine's is small and yours is big. How do we even get on this topic? Please listen to people when they say stuff, because for them to be talking about fathers and kids and, oh, a fake friendship and you did me dirty, I did you dirty, and then you start talking about talking about yours is small and hers is big when you're the bigger girl, and we all, like, that just, it doesn't make sense, Rollie. Nothing on you is little. Let's keep it a stack. Like, that's what I mean by the insecurities. Like, where did this whole something on me is small and something on you is big? She wants to remove herself from being big so bad, and it's really, it's hurting my heart because I can hear it pouring out of her, but she never gonna come to terms with it. Then for her to turn around and just keep on saying stuff like, oh, that was doing nothing but drugs and drinking Smirnoff. Well, y'all was once besties, and when we saw y'all on Baddies South, y'all was blowing down and taking shots together. You don't drink like that, Rollie, but we have seen you drink a few times. Like, let's keep it a stack. Y'all was friends. If she on drugs, you were doing the same stuff because y'all was rolling up the same blunts. So if hers was laced, so was yours. Allegedly. Then to be swinging her wig around talking about, I got your Amazon wig. Weren't you just on food stamps, Rollie? Like, don't be talking down on Amazon wigs, because the girls with the Amazon wigs be looking better than y'all's down to the show. I ain't gonna lie, I was with Rollie when she started talking about the whole, oh, Slim said that she should be able to say the N-word because her daddy mixed. No, you should not, baby. If your daddy is 50% black and then he makes with a woman, that means that the baby would be 75% clear and 25% black, which makes the baby predominantly white, which means that it will appear in this world as a white alligator. Like, please, no, you cannot. And I saw somebody say that, oh, if Slim can't say it, then Scotty can't say it. No, Scotty has one full monoracial parent and one clear parent. Do you not understand how the math is mathing? 50 versus 75. And I keep trying to tell y'all to listen to the way that Jasmine speak. Whenever she's talking about any of the other new girls, it's always, oh, they nothing, they beneath me. Oh, honey, I got this, that, and this, and that. Oh, they cockroaches. Oh, they beneath me. Like, oh, they'll never be on my level. Everybody beneath her. I'm telling you, the girls that speak like that, oh, baby, you better pray to God that you never, ever fall on your face. The way you speak as if it could never be you, the way you could never be down again in life, like you're always going to be on the up and up. Like, people really blow the out of me. You be talking down on people, but you never know what's coming for you, Jazz. Like, and for them to confirm later in the episode that she is a person, like I've been telling y'all, that sits there and is like, oh, I'm all of that because I laid and rumbled in the sheets and twirled around with 42 Doug and his big BBL booty because I fooled with a man that was 4'11 and he's besties or friends with Lil Baby. Like, oh, I got affiliations to Cash Doll. I know this person, that person. I had a boutique. I got better hair than you. I got more money than you. Oh, I drove in a G-Wagon before you driving a Honda. Like, she gives a very, very wanna be elitist, wanna be above everybody else. I don't need to be here. Like, you just not being able to get a Tesla. I had a Tesla 10 years ago. Like, one of them girls. And then come to find out Teslas weren't even created 10 years ago. Like, she's one of them type of girls, and I do not like it. Like, go home, Roger. And Grandma P, I get where you coming from when you say you want your fairness with Diamond, but you gotta understand, you started with her because she was looking at you a specific way. You said, oh, you looking at me like that? Let's rumble. So you can't get mad how she end up ending the situation. Essentially, you want to keep going at it with her and Tink, and then whenever one run up for the other one, you get mad about it. Like, I get it, she wants your fair ones, but if she beat you up this time, let it go. Then later on in the episode, Grandma P gonna talk about every time I try to fight Diamond, it's always something wrong with her. No, you try to sit up and wait until Diamond fights somebody else, and then right after you be like, oh, I want my ones. No, you're not gonna fight me when I'm tired and I'm tore up from somebody else, bitch. You're gonna get me on a good fair day. Also, what was going on in the kitchen between Biggie and Stewie? Like, did Stewie just have her makeup team there and that's what Biggie was mad about? Or was it her regular friends that was down to the couch eating cereal, watching cartoons on a Sunday morning? Like, I'm with Biggie if it was the regular friends, because why do you get to bring your friends to have people that's gonna back you up and probably is gangbanging mixed down to the California, got a under the tongue and a pew down to the pirates like Tommy, but I can't bring my regular friends. Like, let me call up my homegirl so they can have my back whenever anybody wanna jump Froggy. But if it was the makeup artist, Biggie, please keep it pushing. Once again, Saseki talking about Diamond down to the confessionals is giving obsessed. And Summer, I love you down, baby. But why are you talking about you gonna fight Slim if she come in the house? Talking about you gonna fight her every time you see her. For what? You don't know the girl. Like, I try to back away from the comments when people say that you be clout chasing and stuff, but it's starting to seem like that a little bit, because why would you ever have an issue with her? She did nothing to you. Like, girl, step back. And Biggie, you too. I just defended you last week with my last dying breath, telling folks to leave you alone about defending yourself. Meanwhile, you down to the confessional still talking about Slim this episode. Like, why are you talking about her? She never did nothing to you. You never met her. Y'all both thought Rollie. Y'all both don't like Rollie for real. You just playing like you like Rollie for politics and politicking around the Baddies' house. But let's keep it a stack like babes. Rollie will turn on you with the snap of a finger. So I don't know why you're talking about she better not be coming in this house. Meanwhile, you finna get evicted. And am I the only person that was super puzzled at Ivory defending Lord Farquhar? Like, you literally would have hated her down to the Nat TV. You would have beat her to a pulp on Nat TV just because she was boring. So now all of a sudden you advocated for the quiet girls in the back. Talking about, Emma, do your stuff, do something. Show them you're not boring. And it's Lord Farquhar in the back talking about y'all don't even know me. Y'all don't even know me to call me boring. Well, that's the whole point. Y'all been here like 2-3 weeks now. Bitch, somebody should know you. You should be talking. Like, girl, you talking about Scotty, but nothing but the body is boring. But at least she fucking don't let me pepper. Allegedly. Ivory Watcast may have gained like 30 points back from me this episode when she called out Jasmine. When she said, I feel like Jazz should go home because all she did was talk about her man, her friend, her affiliations. I got money. I've been here. Oh, I already had that. You just not finding out about that? Oh, I'm that girl. I'm up, you're down. Like, everything is this elitist attitude. Like, take your ass home if you so much better than everybody. I know y'all don't like Dolly, but let's keep it a stat. Grandma P is not prettier than her. Hey, thin face. Allegedly. Oh, and subscribe to my YouTube, because if TikTok really go away on January 19th, that's where I'm gonna be at.